Okay, so synthetic division might be the way that you all learned to divide. Let's look at it in general first. If I had a x cubed plus b x squared plus cx plus d, and I want to divide this by x minus k. How I'm going to set it up is I'm going to take this k value, the divisor, and put it out here. It's going to kind of look like a matrix. I'm going to line up all my coefficients. Okay, so I'm going to have a, b, c, and d. I'm going to bring that first coefficient down, a. I'm then going to multiply k times a and insert that here. I'm going to add these together, b plus ka. Okay. I'm then going to multiply that by k and insert that there, add them, bring it down. I'm then going to multiply whatever this is by k, insert that there, add that, bring it down, and that's going to be my remainder. So that's my remainder. This is actually how the book has it. I know it looks confusing. These are the coefficients of the quotient. And this is the divisor. Divisor. Okay, so what does that mean? Let's look at an example and I'll show you. So we're going to divide, and this incidentally is called synthetic division. I think it's how you learned how to divide. Most of you. Okay. Divide x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4x minus 10 by x minus 2. So we're going to bring that 2 outside of the box. Just going to leave myself enough room. We're then going to put our coefficients going across. 1, 3, negative 4, negative 10. Okay, we're going to bring the 1 down and then multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. We're going to put that up here. We're going to add these together. 3 plus 2 is 5. Multiply the 5 by 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Add these together. Negative 4 plus 10 is 6. Multiply 2 times 6, you'll get 12. Add them together and you'll get 2 for your remainder. These are going to be your coefficients of the quotient. A lot of people like this much better than long division. And this is your remainder. Okay. So in other words, your answer is going to be, because we started with x cubed, 1 is going to be the coefficient in front of x squared. So x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, that's your answer, and your remainder is plus 2 over x minus 2. You can try that by long division too, or you can go back to the long division problems and try them by synthetic division. X squared plus 5x plus 6 plus 2 over x minus 2. Good. Okay, let's try another one like that. They say completely factor the polynomial It's x cubed minus 7x plus 6, given that one of its factors is x minus 1. So we know that x minus 1 goes into it. In other words, that's going to be our divisor. Yeah, and I think I'm going to flip the page just so you can see it. Sorry. Okay, so we've got x cubed. So we want to divide x cubed minus 7x plus 6 by, it's a factor, so it's obviously divisible by x minus 1. Okay, our k is going to be 1 out here. You drop the negative, all right? And then think about it. We've got x cubed, we don't have an x squared, so our next coefficient is going to be 0. So your coefficients are 1, 0, negative 7, and 6. Okay? Bring the first one down. You get 1. Multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. That's going to go there. Add them. 0 plus 1 is 1. Multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. And that's going to go there. Add negative 7 plus 1 is negative 6. Multiply. 1 times negative 6 is negative 6. That's going to go there. And then when we add, we get 0. Okay? As our remainder should be, knowing that x minus 1 is a factor. So our answer here then becomes, because that's x cubed, 1's going to go in front of x squared, plus x minus 6. And that's your answer. Okay, why did they go further? Oh, you can factor. Oh, it says to completely factor it. So we knew that x minus 1 was a factor. We then want to factor this out. So in other words, if we were to factor this, we'd get x plus 3 times x minus 2, x squared, negative 6, and that plus x in the middle. And then the other factor would be x minus 1. If we multiply this by x minus 1, we'd go back to that. Okay, that's it as far as tonight's lesson goes. Like I said, there's no homework directly on this. I'm also going to post pictures of the review sheets so you have time. And then next Thursday, you could just ask me questions on the review sheets. There's a lot of questions. The final's not as long as there are questions. And next Thursday, I'll talk about the final too. Okay, all right, have a great weekend.